back to NieR Automata. We're being attacked by an evil cult.
In the church.
And it all depends on your definition of evil, I guess.
I mean, that's kind of the case for everything, isn't
I've never
it?
seen machines with such
Yeah.
unique
Do you have the same views in society as to what is evil?
Less talk, more running. 2B to bunker.
Like I said a few episodes ago, dude, don't make me think. I just want to slash things.
No, I'm making you think. That's the point of the game. The point of the game is to open up these ideas.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said.
And we're going to do it. Whether you like it or not, that's what we're here to do.
Yes.
Draw these comparisons and be like, I don't know. Do I agree or do I not agree?
Oh, wow.
Don't you want to become as gods?
I'm not sure if I would want all that power.
2B, the door on the other side of the room just opened.
Or,
Check it out.
like that one thing that you sent me a few months back, everybody is God.
Well, I mean, in the Shinto religion, there's a little piece of God in everything. Like human, that rock over there, the blade of grass. Everything's got a tiny little speck in it.
Yeah. But wait, what was that thing that you sent me? It's like the soul.
You talking about that story, the egg?
Yeah, like the soul of a human is the same soul in everybody, and once the soul completes its journey throughout every human in existence, it will transcend and become God.
Well, the idea was that God is like a far superior being, or like a species is what I should say, right? And that we are the child, right? And since the idea is that each and every human life is a life that this child is living. So, like, if you're a bully and you're picking on a kid, you're just picking on yourself. It's a very, very interesting way of making someone look at it and be like, you know what? Maybe we are all the same.
Thank you for explaining it far better than me.
Like, I always found it to be a very fascinating story.
Yeah, it was.
And it's not even that long. It's like a short story.
Yeah. I wonder how that would be.
What? Having those simultaneous
No. Like, performed in oral interp, or like OI, if anybody's in debate or was in debate that's listening to this podcast, because like I probably mentioned to you that I was in like debate in high school where I was more in the speech portion, since it was speech and debate, and my thing was reading short stories or stories in general and poetry. And just looking back, I just wonder like how I would have interpreted that reading it.
Like at the time, or
No, like how would I have read that story? Because like the way you read it, like the whole embodiment of the characters, like that's something that you are judged on.
I mean, you'd really only have two characters, to be honest. It would be, the child and the god.
I do remember, and I think I may have been judging at this point, but one guy did the Raven so good, he was like a little bit creepy how deep he was getting into, like, the psychosis of the character.
Oh man, like if he was that good, I'm curious what he would have done with the Telltale Heart.
Yeah, yeah.
That one would have been fun to see. Because it almost sounds like that would have been like an audiobook reader.
It kind of was. Like I was saying to you, I'm not too sure if I brought it up, but I did like The Hobbit the first chapter of The Hobbit in 9th grade, 10th and 12th, I did 2 comedy pieces by writer Dave Barry, and I do not remember what I
Oh, by the
did.
way.
It's me, 9S!
9S?
I hacked into this machine from the bunker. I'm controlling it. I'm gonna break into this factory system
Oh!
and get you out of here. Don't
Okay.
let me get you, 2B.
That is
We'll meet up later on.
Appreciate it.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Wait, what?
Well, he stopped hacking it and the robot died.
Oh.
Going
There
to
was
forge
like
peace.
I don't remember what my 11th grade piece was, but I remember that although I liked it the least because it was more on the serious side.
Mm-hmm.
And like for my comedy pieces, I really love them because I'm more of a comedy guy than a drama guy.
How could you?
But I do remember there was one judge who was like trying to hold back her laughter so much. Like she was like slightly vibrating. And like a minute from my end, she just explodes from laughter and she says like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it back anymore. Your piece is really funny." And I'm like, you do know you're allowed to laugh at pieces. And she goes like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
You can't laugh. You're not allowed. Laughing is forbidden, just like feelings.
And dancing.
Yes.
And I may have mentioned it to you before, but at I don't want to say rival because we didn't really have rival schools to our debate team, but at one of the schools who was in our circuit,
The
one
connection is too unstable to use
of
the
a
transport.
group of their debate students had an inside joke based on my piece, which I loved. I'm not too sure if I brought this up, but part of my piece was everybody in baseball is on drugs, including the announcers. And there's one line, "These aren't my crayons," that I would just like
I'm going in reverse.
that I would just scream with like, and supposedly all the kids who competed against me, as they would pass each other in the halls, would say, "These aren't my crayons." They would start cracking up while all their non-debate friends would stare awkwardly.
We shall become gods.
Oh god. Oh god, why?
They're still here.
They're exploding.
Also, somewhere in Pennsylvania, I forget what tournament it was, so it may have been more than just Eastern Pennsylvania, but there is a woman who has a quote by me.
What do you mean?
But I made a offhanded comment at her, and she said like, "Oh my god, can I quote you on that?"
Uh-huh.
And I just, my pen ran out of ink. I said like, "Hey, sorry to ask this. Does anybody have a pen?" And this one girl says like, hey, like I do, and I said like, hey, thanks, like 5 brownie points for you. Brownie points. They're worth nothing, but they're pretty damn tasty. And she gave a little chuckle, and she said like, oh my god, could I quote you on that?
No.
No. She started off by saying, oh my god, could I have your name? I'm like, Brandon? She's like, okay, last name too. I'm like, can't you wait until you get the judge form? I'm like, why do you want to know my name? I'm like, I'm going to quote you on that. So, somewhere, there is a woman with a quote by Brandon Horvath saying, brownie points, they're worth nothing, but they're pretty damn tasty.
I can't get up there.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, you can.
Nope, wrong thing. That's not
But
right. No. There's gotta be a way. I know I can get up there.
Is there any kind of jump power up?
There's not.
Oh.
There's like evade distance and stuff, but that's not height. I gotta leave it, I guess.
So there's no double jump or anything.
There is a double jump, but I can't get high enough even with it.
Oh, I kind of forgot there was a double jump. So you were up there in the previous playthrough?
I think I was. If it's not this section, maybe it's another section that has the same setup. Look at all that. Look at all that stuff I'm gathering up from machines dying around me.
Huh. Oh my god, the cult is still here.
Of course they are. They're everywhere. Oh! I tried to get away. Didn't get away in time.
Well, RoboCult is super fascinating.
Don't you like the RoboCult?
Yeah.
Oh, this is how I did it.
Oh. There has to be something good at the end of this.
If I remember right, it's a weapon. But I could be
Ooh.
misremembering. Yep, there it is. There's the one.
Is this a good weapon?
This is the weapon I was talking about.
Engine blade?
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep.
Engine blade.
Final Fantasy 15 weapon called an engine blade. You realize why it would have given it away. There it is.
Huh.
Literally has an engine on it. Just slap there in the hilt.
Really? Engine blade.
Yep.
So is there a trigger magnum and a prism bicker that we also want to rip off?
Nope, just this one. Because 15 was the first one that was around right now.
And wait, what was that? What was that other weapon called?
The other one, Saper Stick?
No.
A small prince rests alone in a vast, vast bedroom. He wishes his father knew how much he hates sleeping alone, but he doesn't dare tell him. The king is a very busy man and must not be disturbed.
The metal shaft.
That sounds like an upgrade to Shaft himself. Or Shaft himself.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit surprised that it's called the Engine Blade because seriously, in the Kamen Rider series, there was a weapon called the Engine Blade, and I was making a reference to other weapons from that series.
It really sounded like you were making a reference to other Final Fantasies. Like the Gunblade being called the Trigger Sword.
The Trigger Magnum.
That's it. Alright. Well, I got what I was after. I thought there was a weapon down there. I was correct.
Huh.
I just didn't remember it was this weapon. Alrighty, up we go.
Okay, the engine blade from Kamen Rider Double seems to be more of a motorcycle engine than a hefty car engine on it.
I mean, I guess this would be a motorcycle engine too. It's almost
Oh.
a two-cylinder engine. It looks like.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah! They had a manga sequel. Huh, I wonder how much is translated to English.
Yep, this is exactly how I'm going to get all of the items now.
Yay, collection!
The door's open. Keep moving.
All right.
In the wrong direction. Hey Pascal, how you doing down there?
Will she eventually warp her way up to you?
Probably.
Hmm.
Like 9S was. Like this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's another. Oh, I can do that later.
Oh.
That has a lock on it. Right then. Wait, what's happening?
Sideways, sideways.
What's down here?
Why are we whispering all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
The cult will hear us.
Be very, very quiet.
The cult is hunting us.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what's this way. If that's like unlocking that, what's this?
You know, besides like giant robo whale kaiju robocolts, I was not expecting that either.
Nah. Why not? Why would you not expect robocolts?
Did you expect a robocolt the first time you played this game?
I mean, maybe.
Dude, stop it. You probably didn't expect a robocolt.
I totally expected a robocolt.
Oh, giant robot.
Guys before. The only difference here is that... Actually, you tell me, haven't we seen these guys before?
As a boss?
No, we've seen them before as regular enemies. Didn't you notice the difference?
No. Wait, his legs?
These are the same guys that had those massive arms, but now they're the legs. They're just
Oh.
flipped upside down.
Oh! Oh yeah, you were telling me that they could flip. Oh wow.
Who's
Oh.
next?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Oh, I know what this was. Okay. This was a quick way to get back to a save point. I was wondering.
Okay.
I was wondering what the elevator was about. I didn't remember.
Huh.
Let me go back up.
So what else is there to do besides contacting 9S?
What do you mean contact 9S? Oh, hey, there's a big boy with a robe. Oh god, please restore them to their senses.
So, like, I have to guess, what is our end goal in this area?
Well, we were sent to discover more about machine life forms. Like, since their network was cut, like, half the network was cut off.
Okay, so...
And then this shit happened.
Oh, so we need to, like, kill some Grand High Priest?
I think it's just escape.
Ah. And we can't leave the way we came in.
No, it locked us out.
Hmm. Well, if our sword is sharp enough to cut through metal, why can't it cut through the door?
Because they might have cut the elevator.
Also plot. Plot is
Also
the
plot,
reason.
yes. But the other arguing point is that the elevator's dead.
Yeah.
They cut the power to the elevator.
Huh.
Which means... Aha!
Ooh.
Secret.
Hidden stuff.
I thought so. I'll take some help.
Woo! Hijack boost.
Oops. Well, I'm dead. I got crushed.
Oh!
I think that's only my second, like, on-camera death.
Wow. Before we get too far, do you want to call an episode here or wait until the next save point?
You know what? Yeah, this is a good point to call it, because there is a boss at some point that we will face before we escape.
Okay, so, we will be continuing to escape from the cult on the next episode of NieR Automata.
I just hope I remember to collect my body.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
Yes, it would.
Yep, catch everybody then.
Bye.